Hey guys, and welcome to another video in our Tribulation series. Tonight we're going to be diving into trauma. When we experience hurt, trauma, or difficult situations, it can have a different type of response in us differently depending on who we are. The pain can create sometimes a sense of control, or it can create bitterness or fear. And these things will dominate our emotions and the way we think about our life spiritually. So the Bible teaches us that whatever we conceive from hurt, it can lead us either down a path of spiritual stagnation or can catalyze us into transforming our lives, depending on how we respond to it. So these are some things we got to consider. First is the danger of allowing hurt to take control. When pain is left unresolved, it can birth negative emotions. It can create resentment, fear, bitterness, and these emotions will slowly erode away our spiritual strength and our connection to God. So sometimes we got to understand that even though we may fall, we got to always get back up because God's grace is sufficient. And we should not have no root of bitterness planted within us. So bitterness, when you allow it to take root, it not only affects you, but it affects everybody that you're connected to. So we have to be mindful of that. Then we got to understand the trauma and loss of spiritual strength. So sometimes trauma will drain you emotionally, guys. When you go through things, that strength that you have, it will put you in a cycle or a trap of emotional and mental turmoil. And this loss of strength can prevent you from actually trusting in God and surrendering to Him. So think about Psalms 34:18, where it talks about the brokenness of the heart and those that are saved and when they're feeling crushed in their spirit. So trauma can leave you feeling weak. This is something that you got to be reminded of, that God is there to restore your strength and your weakness. Then we also look at the potential of spiritual growth and healing. So when you're hurt, you're birthing something positive at the same time, because the Bible teaches us that as believers we should be encouraged through our trials and tribulations. When we fall short, consider it joy, because a lot of us are facing trials and tribulations, and that's going to test our faith and it's going to produce perseverance. So when we see that God is testing our strength and testing us through difficult times, don't feel bad. Understand that God's strength is made perfect through our weakness. Then we also look at, guys, the healing and the redemption through Christ. God specializes in what we need when we feel like we don't have what we need. So He's there waiting for us to surrender everything that we're going to Him. And He's going to renew us spiritually. He's going to create in us a clean heart. He's going to renew our mind. He's going to allow us to grow in grace and spiritual growth. So hopefully this was an encouragement to you guys as it was to me. And just always remember, when you're dealing with hurt, whether it's birthing something negative or positive, you got to think about that. And you want to always birth positivity from your hurt and trauma, because God is there to help you.